Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Suns tonight in the LA home opener tonight against the Suns. Kevin Durant, all across the board, guys, when it comes down to it. I mean, what a game to watch tonight. I mean, it was something that we expected that the Lakers will win tonight with no Devin Booker, with no Bradley Beal, just tells you right there this was destined. The Lakers were supposed to win it tonight, and they did it in convincing fashion in the 14 um, in the sorry guys, I hear noise in the background. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, but when it came down to it, it was supposed to be a win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, it was supposed to happen. It needed to happen, and they got the win tonight against the Phoenix Suns tonight. And it was just the Lakers just dominated in the fourth quarter. I mean, it was just an amazing close game performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron finishing, closing out not just the Phoenix Suns, but Kevin Durant when it came down to it. And Anthony Davis proved all the doubters wrong. He put up a great performance out there tonight. We'll get to the stats of all the Lakers tonight and some good things, some bad things we saw when it came down to the Lakers. Win tonight in the home opener in LA. And, when it comes down to it, guys, I mean, this was a win that was supposed to happen. And I really can't wait to get into the team stats and the player stats and just everything that went well, what we saw tonight against the Phoenix Suns tonight with Kevin Durant leading the team there. So, want to get to all that. And before anything, like always, please make sure to like this live stream. And for those of you who are joining me, please make sure to comment and give me your thoughts about the Lakers win tonight against the Phoenix Suns. And I will display your comments on the screen so we can talk about your thoughts and your opinions as well. What you saw tonight when it came down to the Lakers win tonight in the LA home opener against the Phoenix Suns. So please do so. We'll definitely display your comments and we will talk about Lakers basketball, when it comes down to it. So I really appreciate it. And for those of you who haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, all of those social media sites. And of course, like always, please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you'll be in the know for everything news related when it comes down to the Los Angeles Lakers, rumors, updates, speculations, and also game analysis and post game shows like this. So you will know when I go live every single Lakers post game show. So please make sure to do so. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's talk about this Lakers win tonight in LA against the Phoenix Suns, one of the top teams in the Western Conference. They're vying for a potential championship run along with the Lakers in the fold. So, first things first, let's show some appreciation for Kevin Durant. I mean, let's just show some appreciation for him. I mean, he achieved a milestone tonight, surpassing Hakeem Olajuwon on the 12th all-time scoring list. Commend his great performance out there tonight. He put up 39 points, and he also, I think, put up, 11 rebounds and one steal, one block. But, with him leading the way for the Phoenix Suns, he had to carry the team on his back, and that what it seemed like that it was the reality because with no Devin Booker, no not Jared Vanderbilt, Bradley Beal. Obviously, when it comes down to it, I mean, it was just him alone with a couple of pieces around him. So And they're a bit of a same situation of what the Lakers are dealing with as well. I mean, new pieces that are added on to the Lakers. They're still adapting to one another, learning how to play well with one another. So a similar situation what the Suns are going through, but at least for the Lakers, we have depth, we have players that can handle their own, and it's just unfortunately, we only all our players are healthy, regarding Jared Vanderbilt, who's still out with injury. But other than that, you know, we have to commend on the great job that Kevin Durant put up out there for the Suns. But regardless, the Lakers went out there tonight and dominated against the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, when it comes down to it, I mean, Anthony Davis led the way. I I don't want to say he heard all the critics or he was or something, but he put on a show. He put on a show for the Los Angeles Lakers, and just hearing just a moments ago what LeBron James had to say to the media, or just to the reporter after the game, was that Anthony Davis doesn't care about all the criticism. He doesn't care about the crap that he's been hearing for these past couple of days. So, and rightfully so. I mean, he should not have those negativity type of reporters and fans who are just hating on his game that he put up against the Denver Nuggets in the game opener of the NBA season. And I even said this in my last live stream. We should not overreact when it came down to the Lakers' loss against the reigning champs in the Denver Nuggets. And when it came down to it, it was just one of those type of situations where it's like, you know, when it comes down to it, the Lakers, this is normal. I mean, it should not be normal, but this is normal for the Lakers to lose game one of an 82 game series of the season. So when it comes down to it, I mean, this is kind of normal for the Lakers to lose game one of an NBA season. And they haven't really won one since 2015. I mean, we had at that time a young D'Angelo Russell, rookie D'Angelo Russell at that time. So it's normal for the Lakers to lose games like that. And also, normally, that's what most teams do. I mean, when certain teams have the expectations of winning and having championship aspirations, and lots of talks in the off season during media day and all that. Sometimes, we expect them to win the first game of the regular season, but the Lakers didn't do that. And obviously, we heard some criticism. So you heard criticism from me when it came down to the performances of certain players, like Anthony Davis going 0 points in the second half. But he made all that up. He made all that up with a great performance out there tonight, with putting up 30 points, when 10 of 17. Hold on, let me display the stats on here. And thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And hold on, let me put the actual stats here. Sorry, guys, just a second. Uh, there we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. Um, yeah. So with that, as you can see right there for you, Anthony Davis led the way. He obviously made up the performance that he put up against the Nuggets, and he did it with the Phoenix Suns tonight. Obviously, putting up 30 points, went 10 of 17 from the field, shot 1 of 2 from the three, and obviously missed one free throw, went 9 of 10. But most of those free throws were really critical to the Lakers' win tonight, especially when it came down to the fourth quarter. And at the end of the fourth quarter, too, where, Suns players were fouling left and right, and he was making all of them. So great job for him. And he had 12 rebounds, three steals, and 3 blocks. If he continues this trajectory when it comes down to him making those type of blocks and just playing great on defense, there's already talks right now that he's obviously making the running for defensive player of the year. It's so early to tell right now, and obviously health plays a big role when it comes down to Anthony Davis staying healthy. But at the same time, he's in the conversation for defensive player of the year. So if he keeps it up, keeps on making those blocks, steals, defending, grabbing those rebounds. Just he's just destined to get Defensive Player of the Year, and it's about time that he gets it because I personally believe he should have gotten it last season instead of Jalen Jackson of the the Memphis Grizzlies. So, with that being said, I mean, just a great dominant performance from Anthony Davis out there tonight, and hopefully, we expect more out of his performance out there uh, every single game moving forward after this win tonight against the Phoenix Suns. So, great job out there for Anthony Davis. LeBron James closing out the game with dominance as well. I mean, even though when you look at the scoring, he put up 21 points, went 7 of 14 from the field, shot 1 of 5 from the three, and had 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Great stats overall, but when you actually look at how he was playing in the second half, he had 13 points going into the second half. So that told you right there that LeBron's influence, LeBron's dominance in the second half was the key to the Lakers win out there tonight. And just judging by the minutes that he put up, I mean, he played for 35 minutes. I mean, there was talks that he was going to play up to at least maybe 25, 30 minutes a game. But I'm here to tell you guys this. I mean, if he if he wants to play more minutes, give this guy more minutes. I mean, sure, he's reaching up there in age, and we should preserve the health of LeBron so he can be ready to go for the playoffs. And obviously, when it comes to playoff LeBron, I mean, every single year he reaches the NBA Finals. So, with that being said, I understand where Darvingham is coming from, but at the same time, in critical games like this one, we need LeBron to be out there because obviously, when you look at the stat lines of all the Lakers who were played tonight, they weren't cutting it. I have to say it, guys. I mean, I did not see a lot of confidence of certain players when it comes down to them, winning games and obviously at least taking a lead off the Suns tonight. We saw like a couple of times that the Suns were leading the way since the first quarter. And we've never seen the time when the Lakers were up by 2 or 3 points, somewhere around there. And it was just very stressful to watch at times. But obviously, when you have Anthony Davis still being on the floor, it helps at times for sure when it comes down to him putting up numbers that he put up. But obviously, he needs help around him as well, and that's why I've seen a couple of players who did not step up out there tonight, like Torian Prince, who as you can see in the screen in front of you, he scored 0 points out there tonight, even though he had a great performance against the Denver Nuggets in the game opener. I believe he had 18 points in that game. So for some reason, he wasn't feeling the rhythm, I guess, out there tonight, and not making nothing was dropping, only other than having 1 steal, but he went negative 15 from plus negative. So with that being said, I mean, he just needs to obviously get his bearings in, when it comes to, playing with LeBron and Anthony Davis. Sure, he had a great performance, and even during preseason, he obviously put up some great numbers. But at the same time, I have to say, when it comes down to it, he really needs to get his rhythm in when it comes down to certain quarters. So hopefully, we'll see more greatness and out of Torian Prince very soon. But he had a very bad off night out there tonight, so hopefully he will bounce back from this. I believe once we face, I think it's the Dallas Mavericks. I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Oh no, it's the Sacramento Kings. So that will be an opportunity for Sunday's game for the Lakers to potentially get a win there for sure. Hopefully, so maybe we'll have a much better performance out of Torian Prince in that particular matchup. So he'll bounce back from this for sure. But when you look at the rest of the Lakers out there tonight, the main downfall of how the Lakers were playing tonight was the lack of shooting, in my opinion. I think the dominance from the Lakers in this game was their defense. You can just tell by the way they were playing in the fourth quarter. They were not allowing Kevin Durant and the rest of the Suns players, uh, ever trying to make shots or make threes, and they were just double team any of them any chance that they get, especially when it came down to Kevin Durant. And we saw a couple of times that in certain stretches they were missing left and right, and that's because of how well defensively the Lakers were playing in this particular matchup tonight against them. So obviously, Darvin Ham's coaching when it comes down to his defensive mind was the key to obviously the Lakers winning tonight as well. Obviously the dominance on the offensive side from Anthony Davis and LeBron was the main reason why we won tonight against the Phoenix Suns. So just a great job, great effort. Hopefully we can see more out of this team when it comes down to certain stretches for them to, just gain wins left and right, so, or just gain advantage for certain teams to win every single matchup moving forward. So this is a great night for the Los Angeles Lakers overall. And like I said, I mean, just looking at the stats, I mean, the Lakers shot 17.2% from the three. I mean, that was just bad. I mean, the Lakers shot poorly in this game tonight. But when you look at the rebounding and the defensive side, they dominated. They dominated on the defensive side of the ball with 14 steals overall, with 7 blocks. And most of those blocks came from Anthony Davis, who I believe had 3 blocks, leading the Lakers in blocks and steals out there tonight. I mean, just looking at he tied with Gabe Vincent with threes. I'm just sorry with steals. I just see his stat line just right now. So, um, but with that, guys, I mean, just the lack of shooting was pretty bad out there tonight for the Lakers. But they survived. They managed to win in this game tonight. So, just great for them to survive the way they did. But hopefully, moving forward, they practice with their shooting and hopefully start to you know, dominate when it comes down to their shooting because that was the main repertoire of what Rob Plinkett did in the offseason was that he went into free agency to find shooters, and obviously he did, but we have to make sure that they make them. So, but I'll get to a particular player who kept on shooting threes, but his shots were not going in, and I think we all know who I'm talking about when it comes down to it. But I'll get to him in just a bit. But look at the rest of the Lakers. I mean, D'Angelo Russell, he had a pretty good performance, solid night. Had 14 points with 6 of 16 from the field. Shot 1 3 out of 7. So that's the lack of shooting that we were talking about when it comes down to it. So, for him to miss so many threes, only making one, kind of shows you that the Lakers need to practice with their threes during practice. I mean, they have 2 days off, so they could manage to just practice with their threes and in practice and just somehow um, improve with their shooting for sure. So let's just hope for that. But he had a solid night as well. He had 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and managed to have 2 steals and 1 block, and just a beautiful Euro step that he did in the third quarter, which obviously was really great to watch. And his skill set was very helpful for the Lakers at times. And certain games like this is why we appreciate what D'Angelo Russell brings to the table every single night. I mean, sure, last game against the Denver Nuggets, where he was struggling at times. But when you look at his preseason performances, I mean, he was number one guy. And hopefully we'll see more out of him moving forward, especially when it comes down to facing the Kings, which I think he will have a much better performance in that matchup for sure. But, we just have to hope and see and wait to see when it comes down to that matchup on Sunday. So, but, he had a solid night for him. Austin Reeves had 10 points out there tonight, went 1 of 2 from the three, went 4 of 7 from the field, and had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He did struggle with foul trouble, so that was obviously, kind of, struggling for him at times when it comes down to the fouls. But this is Austin Reeves we're talking about. I mean, any given night, he can give you up to 15 to 17, 18 points a game. So, and when it comes down to his shooting is lethal at times for sure. And we saw that he actually helped the Lakers out a bit when it comes down to a certain stretch where he was obviously dominating when it came down to, well, not really dominating. He was like a certain stretch where we actually needed him and he stepped up to the plate. So there was a certain stretch, I believe, in the third quarter where he was helping the Lakers out in a big way, especially shooting one of those threes in the third quarter that really took us a bit not over the edge, but like be competitive after that. So we have to give a lot of credit to his solid performance out there tonight. So great job for Austin Reeves and great job for the starting lineup. Hopefully, we'll see a much better performance from Torian Prince potentially Sunday against the Sacramento Kings. So let's just hope for that. Let's talk about the bench. Obviously, guys, like I said, I mean, you can tell throughout the game that the Suns were, obviously leading the way every single quarter. And, until LeBron and Anthony Davis were on the floor, especially LeBron having, playing for 35 minutes. And it just tells you, unfortunately, that we need LeBron in the lineups when it comes down to him dominating every single game. And in his 21st season, I mean, this just tells you that Father Time is not creeping up on LeBron anytime soon. So, but I really want to see more effort from our second unit, especially from Rui Hachimura. Sure, I mean, well, not sure. I mean, he had 7 points and 0 rebounds. I mean, that's just unacceptable. I think he should have at least played solid on defense. But for some reason, I don't know why Darvingham is not giving him more minutes. I mean, I'm not sure why he's giving more minutes to Christian Wood. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I think there's a reason maybe they're wanting to play big against the Phoenix Suns who are lacking bigs, especially when it came down to Yus what was his name? I think his name is Yusuf Nurkic. Obviously, he was struggling with foul trouble as well, so he was just getting decimated by Anthony Davis and our bigs tonight with Christian Wood too. Um, so I can understand, but at the same time, I really want to see more out of Rui Hachimura. I mean, I just wanted to just show his shooting, show his scoring, his defensive side of the ball. And I don't know, for him to only put up 7 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists, only having 1 block and 1 steal. I mean, that's great and all, but at the same time, I mean, I really want to see more out of him when it comes down to his dominance on the offensive side of the ball moving forward. So, um, hopefully we can see that from him once we obviously face the Sacramento Kings on Sunday. So, let's just hope for that. When you look at Christian Wood playing for 21 minutes and, just had a solid performance, I guess you could say, 7 points, 10 rebounds. Uh, he was dominating on the rebounding side, when it comes down to it. So, a solid performance on his part. Cam Reddish, I have to say, I mean, I'm not sure what Darvin Ham is doing when it comes down to certain rotation, but it's obviously working when it comes down to Cam Reddish. Helping the Lakers in key moments and key situations, especially, for him to, basically taking the role away from Max Christie at the moment. I mean, there was all expectations that, uh, Max Christie was supposed to be the guy, part of the second unit coming off the bench. So, but for some reason, I think Birmingham see something out of Cam Reddish when it comes down to his performance lately. So, and it's obviously working. We're seeing him guarding Kevin Durant at times very well, I might add. So, obviously, defensively, he's been a juggernaut for sure for the Lakers, guarding certain players. And obviously, seeing him guarding Kevin Durant at times was really good to see. Really great to see for sure. So, just a great night for him. And then for some reason, only seeing just Jackson Hayes only playing for 6 minutes. And then let's talk about Gabe Vincent for a bit. I mean, there's some criticisms about how he has been playing for these past couple of games now, and obviously you can see it from there. I mean, he went 0 of 5 from the three, but in general, the Lakers were struggling from the 3 point line all across the game. So, um, but I can honestly say, guys, I mean, this is kind of predictable in a way that, obviously we can see that Gabe Vincent is still learning the ropes. Obviously he's on a whole different team now. He spent most of his career with the Miami Heat as an undrafted rookie. So with that, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt when it comes down to him just being part of a different organization with a different mentality, and obviously for him to you know, obviously he tried his best. I mean, I can tell that he was feeling confident when it comes down to shooting those threes, but obviously it was not going in. But I don't know. Just I think he's just still trying to trying to find his rhythm, trying to find his. I, I don't know why the word mojo comes to mind, but I don't know. I just feel that. I think we still need a little couple of games until we have a much confident, better, uh, performance out of Gabe Vincent moving forward. But I think it's just still a learning process. A similar situation of what Christian Wood is obviously going through, and also Jackson Hayes. It's just basically our new guys. Even LeBron James said, even the post game was that. There he is also trying to learn how to play with his new key players on the team. So it's very obvious and very predictable for most teams trying to you know get started on the season to how to play with one another. So and even the Suns even mentioned it as well. So yeah, I mean LeBron mentioned it when it came down to the Suns. So they were struggling at times with one another. So they're still ropes, and hopefully they will learn as quick as possible because we want to see more dominance from the second unit moving forward. Because I want to see more out of them for sure. Because the depth and how like great this team is when it comes down to depth and how well they can play. Even if LeBron and Anthony Davis are sitting out, that the confidence that they can obviously win us some games or maybe help us gain a lead here and there, who could obviously be a huge help for the Lakers for sure. So I feel confident in this team, and even though first game of the regular season was a bit disappointing to watch, the Lakers made all that up when they beat the Phoenix Suns, one of the top teams in the Western Conference. So with that being said, guys, I mean this was a great win and an expected win that they needed to get because with um, no Devin Booker, no Bradley Beal, the Lakers were just destined to win this game, and they won it in convincing fashion out there tonight. So, and it was all because of the help of LeBron James in the fourth quarter, but the dominance of Anthony Davis with 30 points out there tonight and 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 steals out there tonight. So, LeBron, Anthony Davis, the Lakers, I have full confidence that they will just, start to win games after this for sure. And I'm just so excited for the regular season to see more Lakers basketball, and it's just going to be very exciting and very fun to watch for sure. Just see some comments here. Thank you all for commenting. I really appreciate it. Lakers in 5. Um, yeah, for sure. I mean, with the way they played, I mean, I feel full confidence if the Lakers, reach the postseason, facing any sort of matchups come their way. Um, I still think the Lakers will win, games in game 5 type scenarios for sure. So Thank you again for your comment. I really appreciate it. Um, you know, Rabbit, welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate it. Um, Coach finally played LeBron through minutes in the fourth quarter. Yes, absolutely. I even mentioned it during my live stream, in this live stream. When it comes down to it, I mean, if LeBron wants to play throughout the fourth quarter, let him play throughout the fourth quarter. I mean, he's not reaching a certain. We're not reaching a certain uh, moment in the season where you need to have LeBron to play less minutes so you can preserve his or or you know what? Let me take that back. I think it's good that Darvin Ham is thinking that way to have LeBron play for a restricted type minutes so we can obviously preserve him to have a um, much better season and for him to stay healthy for the remainder of the season. And with that, it kind of helps at times. But at the same time, if LeBron feels that if we really need to win a game, we really need to win a certain matchup, then let him play. Let him play the fourth quarter because obviously, without LeBron, the Lakers at times they're struggling. Even with Anthony Davis having a great performance, dominating performance in this game against the Phoenix Suns. So I absolutely agree with you. Rabbit. When it comes down to it, I mean, finally the coach has given him the minutes that he wants, and I think he is well deserving. This is LeBron James we're talking about. So I really think that with that, I think you know Darvin Ham really consider giving him the minutes that he wants and let him play throughout the fourth quarter instead of restricting it. So, but it just sort of depends on the matchup. Okay, if the Lakers are winning by 10 points, something like that, or 12 points, then yeah, sit out LeBron for most of the quarters. I have no problem with that because you have Anthony Davis there. You have key players that can obviously handle their own and obviously be I guess uh, actually that's what I said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When it came down to them knowing their roles on the team. So with that, I really think that it's a smart move by Darvin Ham to just let LeBron play throughout the fourth quarter. And it obviously worked because we won the game against the Suns. Because it would have been disappointing if we lose to the not only the Denver Nuggets, but the Phoenix Suns, one of the top two teams in the Western Conference, which obviously the Lakers are in the running with both of them. So it was, and especially in LA. I mean, it's just with the with the drama and what we've been hearing from certain players and certain teams. It would have been nice if we beat the reigning champs on opening night, but unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. But with that, the Lakers made that up with beating the Phoenix Suns tonight for sure. One of the top teams in the Western Conference, so for sure. Let's see more here from Rabbit. Uh, First home opener win in 8 seasons. Oh, really? I did not know that. So this is the first opening home opener that the Lakers uh, won since wow 8 seasons. That's very impressive for the Lakers. Yeah, I guess you can say it should never been the case, but it's obviously good to know. Thank you, Rabbit, for that. I really appreciate it. Let's see here from Rabbit. Only four players in double digits, but Anthony Davis and Wood had double digit rebounds. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, defensively, as I said throughout my analysis, even though the Lakers were struggling from shooting and a bit from the offensive side, defense was the reason why the Lakers won tonight. You can just tell by the fourth quarter, they weren't allowing Kevin Durant or any of the Suns players to score on them. And you could tell that how well they were playing on defense. It was just very impressive in the fourth quarter, where they basically took over in the fourth quarter, and it was just great dominance on the defensive side from the Los Angeles Lakers. So, and it's just obvious for Anthony Davis and Christian Wood for them to just continue to grab those rebounds any chance that they get every time the Phoenix Suns miss the ball. So, especially from the 3-point line. So, and it was just great to watch. Great to watch for sure when it came down to those efforts from the Los Angeles Lakers on the defensive side of the ball. But yeah, four players with double digits. I mean, Anthony Davis. Um, uh, well, yeah, Anthony Davis, LeBron, and D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves with their scoring was a big help for sure for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to their efforts on the offensive side. But the defense was really how the Lakers won in this game tonight against the Phoenix Suns for sure. So, uh, you know, thank you, Rabbit, for your comment. Very true statement that you put up here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, but guys, I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions for sure. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And just just every time the Lakers win games, it's just there's a good feeling. The Lakers, we keep winning. Lakers are a winning team. We win games every chance that we get, left and right, and just obviously when it came down to it, this was the win that we needed to start off the NBA season with. Sure, we lost against the Denver Nuggets in the opener, but having a win in LA at the home opener, I think that obviously makes it up for all Laker fans to appreciate for sure out of the Los Angeles Lakers in this to start this season for sure. So once again, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm actually really thinking right now. I really want to go live on my next post game show on Facebook. I really want to start showing appreciation for all of you who are obviously subscribed to my channel. But at the same time, I have a couple of you know we reached I believe 7,000 likes on Facebook. So that's really good encouragement. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful for all of you for that, and I want to just show my appreciation for my for my likes and followers on Facebook. So I may go live potentially on or it could be on Sunday against the Sacramento Kings. I had to really think about that for a bit, but it's a possibility that I will do obviously throughout the season. Go back and forth with going live on YouTube and also on social media, especially on Facebook. So, just if you guys want to join me there, please do so. I really appreciate it, and I'll also make an announcement for those of you who want to join me on Facebook for my post game analysis uh, throughout the season. Uh, so please do so. I really appreciate it. I could go live at the same time, but for some reason, this platform wants me to pay a premium, which I don't want to do. I mean, this is just plenty enough for me. But and I just think you know, where it all started for me was YouTube. So I want to show my appreciation for all of my subscribers on YouTube. But at the same time, I need to do the same for all of my social media sites with Facebook, Instagram, X, and all those social media sites because you guys are just an amazing audience on on the internet. So, and once again, guys, thank you all so much for the love and appreciation that you guys have shown me throughout the years. And let's continue on with this journey that we're on. With your love, support, we could, do great things for ZLN, especially all across social media and on YouTube, all over the internet. So, with your love support, we can obviously make this happen. To grow this channel, share my live streams, share my videos all over Facebook, Instagram, social media, all of those great social media sites, and just tell your Laker buddies, your sports buddies, if you're looking for a Lakers channel, a guy who talks about the Lakers, who is passionate about the Lakers, tell them to come here. And I really appreciate if you all show me the love, support, and we continue to grow this channel to the greatest heights. I'm a small YouTuber. Unfortunately, I'm not getting paid on YouTube. It's unfortunate because they're a new policy. At one point, I believe it was you, Rabbit, that you became a member of this channel, but for some reason, YouTube, like maybe in 2 to 3 weeks later, took me off as their part of their partnership, which it's disappointing. But they have their own restrictions. I mean, they tell me to reply, but I'm not eligible to reply yet. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I mean, at this point, I only really care about just, talking about the Lakers. I mean, I don't care if I get paid. I mean, as you guys are subscribing, showing me the support, watching my videos, going live for me, or no, excuse me, joining me live. I think we could honestly uh, grow this channel without the money of YouTube being involved. So for sure, guys. I mean, I really do appreciate it once again for all of you, and you guys, amazing audience, amazing audience on YouTube and social media, and over the internet for sure. So yeah, absolutely, you guys are just amazing, and yeah, I just see your comment here, Rabbit. Yeah, YouTube is whack sometimes with creators. Yeah, I mean, I just know this one YouTuber. He's well known. I think some of you may know him. I believe his name is Dan, the Laker fan. For some reason, he has so many subscribers, and he goes live every chance that he gets. The same passionate Laker fan as I am. But for some reason, YouTube decided to take him off out of their partnership, and right now he's in the same boat as I am, as a small YouTuber, and even though he has more subscribers than me, I think he has up to what 22, 23,000 subscribers. I wish I could reach that point, maybe someday, but it sort of depends on the situation that I get into YouTube, or this channel. So, but yeah, I mean, YouTube is dealing with their ridiculous rules, and I just hopefully they can change it soon, because it's obviously hurting YouTubers like myself, who obviously are passionate of what they do, but at the same time they want to get paid. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I mean, I could open up like a Patreon or whatever, or maybe Patreon is over. I'm not sure. I heard about those certain supports out there, but I don't know. I just don't feel the need to do so, because I don't want to get paid because of something that I love to do. So I'd rather do this for free. So it's all because of you guys that you make me that I do this for you. I do this for all of my subscribers, because it's just, who am I to get 4,000 subscribers? I mean, I'm just a guy who talks about the Lakers. So and I'm passionate of talking about the Lakers. So it's just it's a great honor to be in this situation, this predicament, especially on Facebook. I mean, for me to have 7,000 followers on Facebook, and I believe I have like 6,000 likes on Facebook. I mean, it's kind of weird how Facebook does when it comes down to the followings, but for me to get that so much love there, and even here with almost 4,000 subscribers, I mean, it's a huge honor, very huge honor. I mean, hopefully we can do better on X and Threads, and even TikTok as well. But yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, it's a journey. It's a journey that I am more than happy to go through this journey. Most people would, want to obviously get noticed and gain the followers, gain the subscribers real quick, doing other things on YouTube. I just love where I'm at right now, and hopefully, maybe down the line, once I reach a certain subscriber amount, I can do more on this channel. So, but I think at this moment, I'm good where I'm at. But at the same time, I very soon want to do more for this channel. I mean, I want to do reaction videos. I want to maybe do gaming. I mean, that's a whole different project I want to do down the line. But I think reaction videos is a realistic type of thing that I can honestly do right now. But right now, at the moment, I want to do Lakers basketball, game analysis, news, rumors, updates, speculations, and all of that for all of you. So once again, guys, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And what a great win. What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And obviously, we can go to sleep happy and wake up happy that the Lakers won against one of the top teams in the Western Conference in the Phoenix Suns. We're still the beginning of the NBA season, so lots of things could happen from now until the season is over for the Lakers to start winning games, dominate the West, and it's just obviously effort. The effort needs to be there from all of our Lakers, players for them to obviously, dominate every single night. So let's just hope that they will continue that trend and that you know this trend that they're on, hopefully, and just continue on that for sure. So I really can't wait, and I'm so excited for the season for the Lakers. Lakers basketball is officially back, and I'm just really can't wait to start talking about the Lakers with my thoughts and opinions and analysis of the Lakers games, post game shows on this channel and all across social media. And I really appreciate all of you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Rabbit. And once again, just thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, all of those social media sites. I'll leave the links to those in the description of this live stream so you guys can check it out on our social media sites. And once again, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you will know when I go live every single Lakers post game show. But pretty soon I will be going live for post game shows on Facebook. So if guys want to join me there, please do so. It's basically the same content that I will do for YouTube, only I'll be doing it on Facebook too. So it's kind of like a back and forth type of deal. So I'll go live sometimes on Facebook, but most of the time I'll go live on YouTube for all of you. So just expect sometimes I won't go live with certain post game shows. So if you guys want to join me, I'll be on Facebook too. So uh, you know, I really appreciate it if you guys do so. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And please comment. Please give me your thoughts about the Lakers win tonight and who you think really was the game changer of this Lakers win tonight. Was it LeBron? Was it Anthony Davis's great performance, putting up 30 points and 12 rebounds and 3 steals and 3 blocks? Obviously, shutting down all the doubters and all the haters who were trashing him for these past couple of days, which I have to say was uncalled for, especially from Stephen A. Smith, who just was just angry, was just angry for no apparent reason because of. Uh, I mean, obviously we're angry, but he just obviously wanted to show off for the cameras and just show his emotion, which obviously it's warranted. But at the same time, I don't want to hear from him. I want to hear from Laker fans. So when it comes down to it, so but yeah, I mean, he basically shut all of those doubters for sure in this dominant performance out there tonight. So, yeah, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel. Please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, all the social media sites. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be in the know of when I go live every single Lakers post game show, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook, which I'm going to be starting very, very soon, going live there. But most of the time, I'll be going live on YouTube. So, and I just saw your comment, Rabbit. Yeah, absolutely. Stephen A. is, man, always angry. He's always angry, for sure. But I think most people like that because he's an entertainer. So it is his craft. So and he's really good at it. But at the same time, he should really tone it down, obviously. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Go Lakers. Stay safe out there.